Welcome back to my channel. This episode is the last episode of this series. In this episode, I will show you step by step how to modify your bicycle with a cassette rear hub motor. I will also share the points and tips that need to be paid attention to in this process. Okay, first remove the original tire. This is a 26-inch quick release rear wheel. Quick release is convenient, isn't it? Haha. I will use Varstrom 1000 watts for demonstration. The process steps are the same as Bafang G0900. Tip 1. There will be a lot of screws and parts in the process of dismantling the bike. Prepare containers to avoid losing parts. Tip 2. Prepare pads to better protect the motor from scratches. Now we will remove the flywheel and disc on the original wheel hub. Then prepare to transfer the removed parts to the new wheel hub. Tip 3. When using an electric screwdriver, adjust the gear to a low torque gear to prevent damage to the screw. If you can't tighten it like me, just tighten it manually. First, transfer the disc. Then transfer the flywheel. Don't forget to check whether the flywheel can be used normally before installation. Double check. Now you need to remove the outer and inner tubes of the original wheel hub. Use the tools correctly, this part can be completed quickly. Further transfer the parts. Inflated. Don't forget to add gaskets. After fully transferring, all we need to do is install it on the frame. Tip 4. A second-hand frame may be difficult to insert when installing the wheel hub like me, and it is not easy for one person to exert force, so turn your frame upside down. It is much easier to exert force this way. Very good. Now we have installed the wheel hub. Don't forget to put the protective cover back on.
vuoi andare vai, ma esci piano piano, lascia una carezza, leve con la
Check the
mano,
brake system.
magari per un po', che poi non
Check
si
if the
sa
disc
mai.
needs to be adjusted.
Magari poi ti stufi, magari tornerai.
Tip 5. Don't rush to install the accessories on the bike. Do a power test first. Connect all the wires to the controller.
Se vuoi andare vai, ma fallo dolcemente, non accendere la luce e non mi dire niente. Un vento capriccioso, una pigra tramontana che prima ci avvicina e dopo ci allontana.
And connect the battery to see if the conversion kit can work properly. Power on test. Headlight test. Power assisted push mode test. Throttle test. Gear shift acceleration test. Brake power off test. Speed sensor test. It seems that everything is fine. That means we can install it. Tip 6. If you are installing the EKD01, then you don't need to remove the handlebars. I actually realized this after taking the handlebars off, and I deleted this part in the post-editing. Next, install the battery and determine the installation position. Then connect the 1T4 cable especially if you have hot melt glue. You can use it when installing the brake handle disconnect wire. Add the cable tie to fix it, and double check. After installing the speed sensor, you just need to install the controller and the controller box. Tip 7. Do not tighten the screws too much to facilitate cable adjustment. The following steps require you to have good patience and wrap all the exposed external wires . A DIY modified electric bicycle was born. Let's zoom in a little closer to see how the conversion kit looks on the bike. Although the frame is rubbish, it looks like it was taken from my junior high school nephew's garage. But let's ride this frame to do some testing. Let me tell you about its riding experience and actual evaluation. The parameters and various details are all in the previous video. Welcome to check it out. At the end of the video, if you like my video, please subscribe and like it so that I can have more motivation to produce more interesting content. See you next time.